Yo. What is up? We are back with another video. We haven't done one of these in a regular setting in a really long time, dude. I'm not even kidding. Welcome back to another mini pod. We are back in a regular setting. This is because I just got a brand new laptop, and so far, this thing has been working immensely better than a desktop, which is insane to say. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I mean, given my actual computer before now is it had we figured out that it had a power supply problem. So I think the reason why everything was fucking up was because of that. So there's that, and then there's many other reasons too. So it's kind of like a slew of like other little things that really just like mess it all up and shit. So it's just that I never thought that like dude. It's like we also like built it by hand, so that also maybe doesn't really help with the process of like, having it work perfectly, I guess. Cause like we ran into little things and a whole bunch of like little things that like weren't supposed to be done right, or like that weren't done perfectly, and it's just like, dude, we were just going through it and shit. So, but I'm just happy to now have a laptop and have a working computer in general. This thing so far, at least so far, has been the best thing ever for me personally. Because like, dude, I'm telling you, like, so far it's been so much better. I've been able to run my games perfectly. I've been able to, so far, I literally haven't seen any problems. And even just right now, I literally downloaded OBS in like 2 seconds, and literally I started recording like the instant after I downloaded it. Before, I would have to wait a little bit because like it would overheat my computer, and it would like, I would have to wait a little bit. I would have to be like, okay, I downloaded something. All right, now let's wait 5 minutes for my computer to stop overheating. Like, holy shit. Right now, my laptop is ice cold. Like, what? Like, seriously. Like, I feel it. A little bit of heat. A little bit of heat. Like, that's even crazy. You know what I mean? Like, a little bit of heat. A little bit. Like, that's crazy to me. So, already insanely better than a desktop. Which, given my papa is fixing actively, and, it is going to be fixed, but it's not going to be mine anymore, so. Which I don't hate. To be honest, I did hate it at first because it's a big change, personally. But I'm a person that really doesn't like, all that sort of like big changes or something like that. You know what I mean? Change doesn't meld well for some reason in my head, and it doesn't make any sense. But doesn't make any sense even in my own head. But like whenever something like that happens, like literally when my dad told me like, okay, now we're gonna have to get the laptop and this and that, instantly in my head I'm like, why? For some reason in my head, it was like in the way back in my head, but like still inside of my head I was like, why? I never actually said that because like I knew that it was like the weirdest and stupidest thing I could have ever said, but it was still like in the back of my head, which doesn't even make sense to me. But anyways, besides the point, I'm just happy to have something a computer that actually functions well and actually works. You know, that's the whole thing for me. Just as long as it works for everything that I need and everything like that, I'm cool with it. Now with this thing, I learned honestly also that I really need to manage my apps and manage everything inside of what I do, and make sure that I'm not, having video files that have been there for God knows how long, and downloading shit that I didn't even know existed, and like doing random shit like that, and like I just need to like manage my stuff and make sure that I'm like downloading, that every single time I download something that it is managed and that I see it in my eyes, and that I know that it's there, right? So I just need to be able to manage my stuff, be able to manage what I do. Like after this video is done with these sort of mini pods, I need to instantly, after the upload is getting started, even I need to uninstall that MP4 file. You know what I mean? And I just need to learn to like do that, every single time I make a video, or if I make a video, I need to learn to like uninstall every single thing that I used, like completely clear it, right? Or like keep it in DaVinci, right? Because like that's the thing that you could do, is like you could have like certain files inside of DaVinci that you keep, but not in your actual main computer, right? So I have to do certain things like that, and like I need to learn to like do all that stuff and like manage my apps and all that sort of shit. Because like, dude, before I would just like be piling up on random ass shit, dude. There was like so many things that like were just so out of the blue that I didn't even know that I did, or like that I didn't even know existed, right? So I just need to manage my shit. It's really just that simple. It really is. I just need to manage my shit, and I'll be fine, But like, I just haven't really, like, most of the time whenever I like make a video, I'm just focused on making the video and uploading it, and that's all. That's all I do. Just make video, upload. Make video, upload. And then that's what I was always consistently doing, right? I never really cared about like the back end of shit until like it hit me, right? And that's how I am with like a lot of different things. And like I need to learn to like manage my shit and be able to like take notes and manage my stuff and do this, do that, just do certain things that like genuinely make a difference, in terms of like the bigger picture and stuff like that. I usually don't care about like the little tiny minute shit. That's like the biggest thing for me, is like I worry about the bigger picture more than ever, but I worry about that so much that like I completely ignore all the other little things that you need to do to manage and to keep up with all that bigger picture stuff, right? It's the same thing in the kitchen, right? Like an example of that is like I do prep sometimes, and when I do prep, I work. I do all these certain things. I do all this, all that, all this. I did this project, that project, that project, that project. I made this sauce, this sauce, this sauce. I made this thing, this thing, this thing. And after all that, you go ahead and step back from all of that, and it is just a fucking smorgasbord of just everything that I made. I'm not even kidding. Like, it took our sous chef to like tell me like, hey bro, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? You already finished that. Why is that there? For me to realize like, oh shit. Like, that's an example of like shit that I do in like life too. Like, literally, look at this shit. I have a whole table full of just shit. Look at this. I could like tilt this. If I could, hold on. Okay. Like, look at this. You see a little corner of that. You see that little corner? That little corner is just the beginning. Like, that is just maybe a slice of life of what I do every single day. Like, that is a little tiny slice of life for me. Like, that is a stack of books. And then behind that is another stack of books. And then there's like that spray bottle. And then there's energy drinks and hydration drinks and sodas just like spread across that table. And then there's also like my empty pill bottle that I haven't even like transferred into the new one. And it's just like, dude, like, I need to manage my shit, the small shit, so that I can focus on the bigger shit. That's like the biggest thing that I need to work on in life in general. Like, I focus so hard on like the bigger picture that like I literally don't even think about. Like, oh well, I gotta put this away. Oh well, I gotta transfer this into that and put this away. You know, I have those moments so many times, and it's just so annoying. So like, I'm just having these random thoughts right now. I'm having a massive ADHD moment. It is because I had some coffee earlier during dinner. So like, I'm a little bit buzzed up, but like, I'm a little bit buzzed up on some coffee, you feel me? Anyway. But I'm just having these random thoughts because like, it's just stuff that I like am genuinely thinking about every single day. And like, it's something that I just thought about randomly right now. And I'm just like, dude, I need to learn to manage my shit in the smaller pictures so that I can focus on the shit that I actually want to focus on, which is the stuff in the bigger picture, right? And because like, I'm a very big picture guy. I really am. I am like, bigger picture ideas and all that shit. I'm like doing like multiple things at once. I'm always the type of guy that would do that, Like, I'm reading 3 books at once. I'm reading a coffee book of the history. I'm reading a book about a cookbook. I'm reading a cookbook of, a sort of nerd book that I really enjoy. I'm reading and then I'm also reading a cooking science book, which helps with my learning of cooking in general. And, I'm reading like 3 books at once. I'm doing, I'm cooking, food at home. I'm doing exercise. I'm doing this and doing that. And like, I'm doing a lot of shit, But so like, I need to like, throughout all this grinding and all this shit that I'm doing, this, that, and the other thing, ping-ponging around the place and fucking going all over the place, I need to like take like 5 minutes out of my day to like just organize myself. I'm like, dude, it's so bad that like it's to a point to where sometimes I get so pissed off that like something is in the wrong place. But like, it was my own doing, and then I realized, oh, well, I can't really get mad at myself about that. So like, I'm having this really big life realization that like, I need to organize myself. I think I'm having a, like existential life crisis moment, I guess, or something like that, or whatever the word is. But like, because like, I'm thinking about like other big picture projects too. Like, I literally just thought about like having a table right here, a mini coffee and alcohol bar table. I've been having like that thought for like a little while now of like having like a little like coffee table and alcohol table, and like, But I gotta be able to like organize myself in general, dude. You know, like in that smaller picture shit, dude. It's actually getting to a point like I'm having all these little projects I don't want to make, but like I can't do it if I'm fucking messy as shit everywhere that I go, right? You know what I mean? And also on top of that, dude, I'm having these like fucking critters everywhere. Critters everywhere. Because of the heat. Because of the heat, these fucking critters are always inside my room, and it's so annoying. And it's not even because of my food. Not even because of my food. I'm not even having food in my room. I'm not even kidding. Like, I eat in here every single day. I get it. But, like, I'm cleaning up after myself. I'm making sure that I sweep my floor every once in a while. Making sure that my room is, overall food free. But yet still, it is to, I'm making, like, this is, like, a fact that, like, it is because of summer and how hot it is that these critters are always searching for, like, obviously air conditioning and cooling. So, like, they crawl into, like, these little spaces and shit. And they crawl into houses. I'm sure all my neighbors are having that problem too, right? So, like, it's just so annoying, dude. So, I'm just blah, 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 I hope you're not mad at. I hope you guys, can understand that, like, I'm just blah, 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 I'm just letting my mouth run. You know what I mean? Whenever I do these videos, I hope you know that at this point, that, like, these videos are made specifically for me to just do this all the whole video. I don't give a fuck. I don't. And it's way past the time. All right, it's way past the swear time. All right, now we can swear. Okay. Anyways. Because I know for a fact that, like, it's like, what? It has to be like 5, a bigger, like, small percentage into the video that, like, you can't swear, and then, like, or, like, you have to censor it if you do swear. And then all of a sudden you can, at a certain point, you can then swear and do all the shit and whatever. But, yeah. Anyways, but I'm just saying, in general, dude, I need to organize my life. I need to get my life situated, dude. Dude, it's like, I don't know, but, like, I'm definitely gonna, like, in general right now, I'm actually having a moment in my life, at least right now, where I'm like, honest to God, I feel so good. I went through such a rough moment, and probably that's why I feel good, because, like, I finally got 2 days off after 3 weeks of not having that. So all of a sudden now I'm, like, through the roof, dopamine and all that shit. So, like, maybe that's why. But also, just in general, I'm just happy because, like, I'm not in my addictive mode anymore. And, like, I'm finding balance in my life, and, like, I'm finding enjoyment in my life, and it's just passion through the roof, fucking just everything, dude. I'm just happy, I'm just being honest. I'm just happy, right? So it's just passion, enjoyment, and I know I've said this fucking blabbery, whatever. Don't fucking listen to it. But I'll say it 3 trillion times. I don't give a fuck. I'm happy, alright? So, fuck off of me, alright? That's the first time I've ever said that. I don't usually say that shit because like, that's, I'm not a person to say that shit. Anyway. But, like, I'm just saying, dude. I'm just happy, dude. I'm dopamine through the roof, dude. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know. I'm just happy, dude. Like I'm passionate. Obviously, I'm still taking my meds. And like I've actually reduced. I figured out that I can't take it every day, but I can take it maybe every other day. So just recently, I took maybe a few weeks off of my pills, so that my system kind of gets used to again not having the pills and having my system get rid of it all. And the reason for that is because I realized that like taking it every single day, dude, I was getting stressed out off the wazoo. So much at work, in life. I was getting way more stressed out than I ever did until I took the pill. And you know what? You already know what that means. So I stopped taking the pill every single day. Yesterday was the first time I took it, and today I didn't take it. So tomorrow I'll take it again because it's now sort of out of my system. I'm not in that sort of addictive, in a way, mindset, you know? Because like every single day I was finding myself more and more anxious, more and more stressed, more and more just pressure filled than I ever could have imagined, you know? Even with just a 5 milligram thing of my pill, right? And so I just realized, like, damn, it's just built up over time. So I just quit it for a little bit just to get it out of my system, and now I'm kind of getting back into the pills. So then now I can, you know, and also to give me time to get my refills. So so now I'm back at it. Now I'm back on my meds. Now I'm out of my sort of, you know, moment, and now I'm feeling good, dude. I'm not even kidding. I'm back to normal. I'm balanced, you know. So I feel good. I feel ready. I feel prepared more than ever in my life in general. And I just feel good, man. I feel good. I finally got 2 days off this week, and I'm back on my videos. I'm back on my grind. I'm gonna get this new video up pretty soon. This new video will be up tomorrow. I will, you know, record, edit, and upload the video tomorrow. It's gonna be this, just the same shit, you know, nothing crazy, nothing insane. I do want to start, you know, putting some hints of shit in there, you know, stuff that you guys can, you know, be like, whoa, he put this in there. I do want to start putting Easter eggs in there of some shit, and you know, I wanna start having you guys be like, whoa, what does that mean? Whoa, what does that mean? You know, I want to start doing that shit, and it won't be in this video, but it will be in, you know, a couple months videos. You know, I'll start pumping that shit out, you know. And so I'm going to try and start, you know, doing that shit and start getting on my grind, and, you know, really start having you guys, you know, understand that I'm like passionate about certain things, and, you know, have you guys understand certain things that I've been really keeping back from you guys, and really understand what's really going on in my head every single day. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoy these videos and these mini pods. Hope you guys enjoy these little yap sessions and these fucking just, you know, just that shit all day. Anyways, I am really happy that I got this laptop, because now I can go to coffee shops and fucking be able to be on my grind there and not, be able to have moments away from the house, and be able to just enjoy life and be able to not feel stuck, right? That's the whole thing for me personally. It is not against, being able to be comfortable at home and shit. I really am. I'm comfortable at home. Everything's good, everything's happy, everything's good. But still, we're human. We need our time outside of the house, right? So then we can enjoy our time at home too. So anyways, I'm yapping right now. I'm just letting my mind rush and run off the caffeine. So hope you guys enjoy this little mini pod. I will catch you guys in the next one. Yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling ready, feeling prepared, feeling fucking good as shit, and yeah, man, I'm feeling happier than ever. I really am. So hope you guys enjoy this little mini pod, this little app session, and I will catch you guys pretty soon. I'm gonna go ahead and relax, go in a little bit, and just do my shit, bro. Alright. Catch you guys later. Deuces.